All right, we are back. We are live. We are late. It is my fault. I tried to stack up the schedule. We were supposed to start at 9:30. It's all on my fault. So we're starting a little late, but it is all right. It is week 7 of Setting the Edge. We do this every week. We are here to talk about the NFL, make our picks. We do 5 picks each week, and we are doing it on our sponsor, Better Edge. Better Edge, where you can use the social betting marketplace, set your own lines, go to the marketplace, buy picks from other people. So if I feel like I want to throw out a line and somebody takes the other side of it, that's how Betting Edge works. It's not using a normal book. You're betting against other people, and it's a great way to take advantage and get good lines. We do a competition in there. It's only $5 to join, but if you use the code 5RSM when you join Better Edge, you get $20 from 5 Reasons Sports. I always say it's a great way to take money from Ethan Skolnick. I always encourage that. $5. It's a winner takes all. You make 5 picks. We have the competition there. The lines are frozen, so they will not move from now all the way through when the games happen on Sunday and Monday. And we are trying to make the best picks out of those 5. We are here with a absolute freaking celebrity. The odds of this man going 2 weeks back-to-back 5-0, I mean, he is Bob Greasy, 72 Dolphins on his betting. Like, this is amazing. Andy, I just don't even know. Like, after you did it for 1 week, like we've all probably had a 5-0 week. But to do it to back-to-back, like they talk about the Chiefs, they talk about UConn basketball. You talk about the Bulls in the 90s.
We get
the challenge of keeping up your standard and not dropping down after having, gotten to the top of the mountain. Just tell us a little bit about what it's like to be the most profitable, amazing gambler on 5 Reasons Sports and potentially in the entire world.
Yeah, I've surpassed all the members of 5 Reasons Sports. I've surpassed all the members in Florida in the Hard Rock Comedy. This book. I'm heading for number 1 in the USA. We have a tournament this weekend. This is just what we do, man. I have nowhere to put my cash. As you can see, it's all over my couch. It's on the floor. I have to put my dog in the guest house so that he doesn't start chewing up this stuff, man. It's this ridiculous. Honestly, I'm gonna start going to charities. This is not what it's made up to be, man. Making so much bread, and you don't really earn it. You just throw money out of bed, boom, made it. It don't feel good. I don't know what to think about myself right now, but I do know that I'd rather cry in a Lambo than in a Toyota, man. So I'm chilling. I'm chilling right now.
That's why I threw it to him, man. You just look in that background. I've seen him sometimes where he's bet the house, and we come back next week, and he's just not living right. There was no house. He was out in a vacant lot. Now you look at him. I mean, the guy's on fire. Before we get to the other people, what are you thinking this week? Can you do it 3 weeks in a row?
Back-to-back is already completed. I'm going for that three-peat. What many can't complete, what many haven't accomplished. I'm going for that Shaq and Kobe story. However, my greatness is comparable to if Shaq and Kobe did the fusion dance and they became one player. I'm going solo dolo out here, man. I went from the bridge in Palmetto, under the Palmetto Expressway. And now look at me, man. I'm in Weston, Southwest Ranches right now, man. My neighbor's Dan Marino. I played catch with him yesterday. Like, this is what I'm talking about, man.
No, he played catch with you.
Yeah.
Nah, the great Dan the man. Until I get 3P, then I'm just buying the whole city of Southwest Ranches, and everybody gotta get out of here.
All right. Well, we'll see if that happens. We'll be back next week, and if he's basically the mayor of Miami, we'll bow down and kiss defeat.
Now,
we also have another guest that I'm excited to see because the last time we heard from him, he was stuck on a mountain. And we have Tony Schwartz back after a little bit of a break. At certain points, we don't know where he was. He was stuck somewhere. We were worried about his safety, but he has recovered. He is back. Tony, how are things? How's life?
Life's good, man. Some people say I was protesting. Those rumors can't be confirmed or denied. Some people say that, I was trapped on a mountain, but at the end of the day, I'm in beautiful Tennessee, 44 degrees outside. Just took a nice walk, and life's good.
Brother, let me tell you something. I got an alert on my phone today because you can relate to this, and neither of these other guys can. there is a frost warning tomorrow. I said, what a fucking frost? Oh my god!
You gotta worry. Do you have to worry about black ice this soon?
Oh my god! Listen. You got to worry about a lot of things in Philadelphia. Black ice is one of them. There was a bad joke that was going to go in there at some point, but Better Edge.
Better Edge.
God, I had to stop it before it got too bad. Better Edge. Make sure you join our competition. Like I said, use the code 5RSN. Get yourself $20 when you sign up. You get that money from 5 Reasons Sports. You can use it however you want. You can join 4 competitions. You might win. You might hope that Andy doesn't sign up because right now Andy is just chewing up the competition in those Better Edge competitions. But we'll see what happens this week. He's due for some regression. And of course, every week we're here setting the edge. We have a great time. We make our picks. Major's not with us today, so we're going to have an even better time. He's probably in the comments unless he's doing the post-game show with Heat preseason. But us 4, we are normal people that don't watch NBA preseason because there are other things to do that are more fun. That's just my thing. That's how I feel. But let's get this thing started. Andy, what is your first pick for this week's competition?
Hey, man, this week actually has plenty of picks that are just – it's like picking an apple from a tree. Low-hanging fruit, brother. Actually, to make it very high, Aaliyah, it's like getting a mango from your neighbor's yard. He's not looking. He got like 45 of them things there. Just take it, man. And I'm going to hit you something. I'm going to hit you something that you're not going to expect from me. Because usually I would have started with the Fins because that's a W right there. But today's Bet the House special, Baltimore Ravens minus 3.5.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ruins of Tampa Bay? No, man. Come on now. Come on now. I am the number 1 Baker Mayfield supporter. He went crazy last week, but he's not ready for no Ravens. They're not ready. Levante David might retire right now if he has to deal with the freight train that is Derrick Henry. Well, you have to deal with Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers is coming to his own. Oh, my God. Isaiah Likely is good for 2 touchdowns on 2 catches a game. This is easy money. Not only are they going to win, they're going to win by a couple scores. Baker Mayfield's gonna be sad. He might say F you. He might pull on his crotch. I don't know. But I do know Baltimore Ravens are winning by 4 points or more. That's what I know.
Anybody else riding with Baker Mayfield? Maybe grabbing his couch, maybe planting flags in the middle of the stadium. I don't know. Anybody else on this game?
I don't have any Oklahoma flags to plant, but I'm liking Lamar Jackson continuing to make statements to the rest of the NFL. I just think this Baltimore Ravens team is rolling. It's rolling, man. And I think the Buccaneers just scored 70,000 points on Ray's team last week. They might be a little tired, might be a little exhausted. They don't have enough touchdown celebrations in their bag. They can't pull any more out this week. They're going to take a break. 3.5 sounds like a good number for me with Baltimore too.
Ray?
So, like, I'm on it, but now, like, I'm I tell you what, I'm going to stay with it. I'm just going to flip to the other side. I'm going to go with the Ravens, too. That Tampa Bay team looks good. They do. That's not just because I just got 50-pieced and had to watch it. But that Tampa Bay team, it looks good. Looks good. They have a future Hall of Famer that's not even the best wide receiver on the team. Some kind of way they just keep pumping out motherfucking running backs. They got a dude named Bucky, which just what? Fucking Winter Soldier in Tampa Bay. All right, it is what it is. Baker doing his thing. Really does not like anybody from Texas. And then they like stabbed his jersey with the flag and all that nonsense. So now he's gonna go out there and do whatever. But also at the same time, Derrick Henry is a 6'4" man, is a middle linebacker, and he's playing running back. And I don't give a damn about no Vita Vea. I don't give a fuck about no Patrick Queen. I don't care if Ray Lewis is back there. You can get ran the hell over too. Okay? Ravens. Marmar. 3.5. Ravens. Ravens, Sean.
I know.
Ravens.
I know. But you know what? It's not easy for me to climb out of the cellar when I pick the same thing as you guys. So I had to steer out of it. I'm not picking the Bucks. I'm just not picking the game because if I ride with everybody, then I don't make up any ground and my ass is down at the freaking bottom of the standing. So I like your reasoning. I'm not going to go with the Baltimore Ravens. So My bet the house special. Let me find this thing. Where is this at?
Well, I see you already passed it on mine
Oh.
because I saw mine.
It's the same amount of games as last week, but for some reason this is way more games.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
What you doing there? What you doing over there?
I believe in the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm going Detroit +2. I like the Vikings. I think they're a good team. I don't think they're fraudulent. I think they're going to be a good team all the way to the end, but I just don't think they are as good as the Detroit Lions. I think they have the experience. I think they're a physical team. I do worry about the injuries, especially on the defensive end, but I think that they're round into form. Jared Goff is playing his ass off recently, just peppering the ball all over the field. Their offense is great. It's going to be interesting to see if Sam Darnold can continue to play at the level that he has, because if he regresses, I don't know if this team can sustain that, because they're obviously playing well, but he is still a question mark in my mind. So I'm going to go Detroit +2 in the competition.
Yeah, and I mean, look, you can't deny what the Vikings have done, and when Jordan Addison's on the field, they look even better. But there's, if you want to be a hater, there's numbers that say that the Vikings offense is middling, that it's kind of average. And I'll tell you one thing that the Detroit Lions offense isn't not average. They put up numbers. They move the ball. There's not too much you can do to scheme against them because they have weapons all over the field. And I think, like Sean said, if you're the Vikings right now, you have to prove it. You have to prove that you're a championship team. And it's games like this where you can make that statement. But Sam Darnold with lights on, I'm going to go ahead and take the other side of that line, too. This is my bet the house special, too. Detroit with points. Give me that.
And that has moved, I will say, before anybody else goes. It was 2.5 earlier, I think last night or this morning, and I think it's down to 1.5 because I missed it. That thing's not going back up. It was never going to hit 3. That key number would have got pounded. So
Yeah.
just monitor that piece. Anybody else on this game?
Most definitely. You're not gonna pick up that much ground on me, brother, because I had this on my list. Lions +2, man. Bro, that's free. +2? So you're telling me in a neutral field, you guys think the Lions are only better by 1 point? Is that what
That's crazy. I didn't even know this was a neutral field game. I didn't even know that.
No, if it was a neutral field, then that means
okay.
the Lions would be up 1. They'll be -1.
Yep.
Which is ridiculous. Bro, Sam Darnold, he barely beat that ass of a Jets team, and he barely put up 180 yards, under 50% completion. I'm not going to say he's going to start sucking again, but he's not ready for this. These Lions are on point. They didn't even have to try hard this weekend. They still got the tank full. Tank's on F for flipping the bird on these Vikings, man. These Lions are going to go crazy. +2. That means they can still lose, and you still win. And that is a great deal.
Look at us making bets, explaining how gambling works. Good job, Andy.
That was
10-0, baby. 10-0.
You can't
Ray,
get
are you,
bro.
Ray, are you on this game?
Nope. I actually like. I don't know. Spider Trap.
We are missing actually an instant classic. I don't know if you guys can see the WNBA game from your vantage point, but about a minute left, and it keeps going back and forth, like 1 point game both ways. I'll keep updating you guys.
Good for the ladies.
Where are we at? Let's see. I've got one. Tony, give your next pick.
So this is going to get to, I think, my third.
I didn't. You know what? Let me pause. Ray, give your second because I did forget to put down your Detroit.
I did not take Detroit. I didn't do anything right there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
My bad.
My bet the house special. Andre, I'm actually gonna need. Let me get one of them chairs behind you. I need just give me all the money. Or I tell you what. I know you got a second house right now. I'm confident. Just listen to me.
Okay, I'm listening.
Bet the house. Bet Andre's 13th penthouse. Okay, he got 40 of them. I need the 13th one. Sean, hear me out. You are not gonna look me in my damn face. You're not gonna look me in my damn face and tell me that anybody that puts mayonnaise in their motherfucking coffee is gonna win you football games. Not against Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. You have lost your mind. I think this line has actually gone up since last night when I looked at it. It was 8.5 yesterday. Or is it still 8.5? Sean, you sent it to us at 9.5. You're a liar. Either way, I don't care if this is 13.5. Give it to me. The Titans are terrible. Will Levis is on one of the most generational runs of our lives. These nonsensical things. He killed the ball boy, for God's sake. What more can this man do but keep continuing to give me my money? So, Andre, you finna have an extra penthouse. I'm finna have a penthouse. We all having penthouses because the Bills is finna to beat my ass. And they just got Amari Cooper. Like, come on, people. Did y'all not see Ray Davis? 8.5? Get out my damn face. Get out my damn face. Bills.
So let me
Bills.
record this. Titans plus 8.5. The inside joke is last week I was grading the weekly performance and he sent me a clip where he essentially ripped apart the Titans, talked about how bad Will Levis is, and I recorded it as he picked the Titans.
Nope.
'Cause
We,
who knows?
We fade Mayoffy boy in this household wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Yeah, I will tell you that some of the lines that I sent earlier to you guys are different in the competition. So just be monitoring that because I know Lions was 2.5 when I sent that to you also, and it's only 2. This line changed also.
I know that I'm right next, like literally right next door to UT. So I'm not going to see a ton of Titans gear, but it's crazy to me that there is an NFL team right down the street. And I have yet to see a single Tennessee Titans hat or shirt or anything. They are running from this team and hiding. Awful, awful football.
The quarterback puts mayonnaise in his
Yeah.
coffee. I would run
He
too.
does.
Yo, and I feel bad because you can tell he wants to be a good football player so badly. That he would sell both kidneys to be a good NFL quarterback.
I'd sell
Well,
both
he's
kidneys to be a
not here.
billionaire. Like, it doesn't matter what he wants to do. It matters what he is, and he is garbage.
He wasn't that garbage before. He was. I'm telling you, he was great in Kentucky.
He had a solid year last year. I don't.
Great.
In Kentucky, bro, back-to-back bowl games.
We
For
did
about-
this. No, we did this last week. I'm not hearing it from you.
I'm
No,
just
I did
saying, like,
this last
hey,
week. I will not hear this same spiel
I'm a
again.
believer in what I see in college. That's why I believed in Tua so much, man. Like, production is production, bro.
When they paid Brock Osweiler, were you like, yeah, the future?
No, bro. When they took off Brock Osweiler, I was like 14. I'm like, okay, Manning replacement. He's gonna be like Favre, Rodgers type thing. He's 6'5" or something like that.
That man looked like Lurch from the Addams Family.
And then you watch him throw a football. It's like, who the hell? Where do you get this guy? Say you got him out of LA Fitness or some shit.
He's good for an interception every game.
Levis?
Oh, yeah.
Literally 1 or 2. Literally,
He's getting you at least 1. Speaking of interceptions, I am going to go with Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets minus 1.5. I'm kind of fading the Steelers a little bit here, but I think this line is too small. 1.5 with the Jets, hopefully getting a little bit of a bump, acquiring Rodgers' little best buddy. I don't think it's going to change much. I don't really care about it too much. I just think it's too little, too late. Like the firing the coach and acquiring him, they should have did this earlier if they were going to do this stuff. I don't think they're going to be in the upper tier of the AFC. But for this week alone, I think they go into Pittsburgh and they get a win. So I'll go Jets minus 1.5.
I'm staying so away from this game, but I will say in Pittsburgh, that Steelers defense is still gnarly. I don't know, man. I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is going to be doing back there, man.
Whatever the under is on that game,
Smack it.
Stomp it into the ground.
15.5 points. Take the under. I don't care.
Sean, what did I see you bet the other day or today that I was like, I might do that too? Oh yeah, the Saints and the Broncos. Nobody to score a field
No
goal.
touchdown.
I'm gonna have to go find that after I get out of here because like I
Plus-
looked at that and I
Plus
said, Sean,
8,000.
I said, Sean, you a dickhead. But
That's 8,000 for no touchdown.
that's a smart motherfucker.
Plus
right there.
8,000.
Is that for
You
real?
bet
No, dead ass. I
You
saw
bet-
that pop up
you
on
bet-
my notification bar.
bet
and
10.
I'm like, no way.
Bet 10 to win 800.
Yo, that's the only thing you're
They
risking
can't
there.
score. Neither team can score a touchdown the entire game tomorrow.
Yeah, the only thing you're risking is like a Cortland Sutton bomb or some shit. That's it. That's the only option they have.
Brother, you are risking a Bub Means touchdown, is what you're risking right there. Okay?
Oh, that's easy money.
Actually, you know what? You know what, Sean? I will say this much. If there's one thing that I know Sean Payton is that's a petty sumbitch. And that motherfucker will prove a point. So I promise you, he know how to fucking cook the shit out of sorry-ass little Dennis. So, be prepared, but smart bet at the same time. Because I seen that shit and I'm like, let me get that.
Yeah, and that's true. I completely forgot that it's like a homecoming. He hasn't gone against y'all yet? Oh no, he's gonna burn you guys up.
Good.
No, I'm not doing that bet. Nope.
Get Dennis fired.
No, I'm playing Broncos. Yo, what's the line on that?
Yeah, on the competition it's +2, and I'll go ahead and make my third pick here since we have it. I went ahead and took Saints +2. It might be the stupidest decision I've ever made in my life, but points are at such a premium in this matchup that I couldn't pass it up, man. It's too good.
Brother, this is a 10-7 game or a 9-6 game or a 12-6 game. Hey, look, if you can bet the under 19.5, find it. Go ahead, hit you up. Go ahead. Bet the other pin, Andre, the 40th penthouse right there. Go ahead, get you 43 more.
Nah, bro, I don't do overs and unders. They're boring. I want to be.
I bet it at 37.5. I bet it again at 30.5. Almost 2-1.
I hate getting notifications on my phone from you. I swear to God, dude.
And you know what, man? When I place them, I think about it. I'm like, fuck, Ray's gonna get mad about this.
In case you guys are wondering, every single time it's the Saints bet that's not for my team. Immediately, it doesn't even take, but it doesn't even take but 5 minutes, like 15 seconds for Sean. You dickhead, you asshole.
Anybody else on this game? Thursday Night Football?
No, man. -2 Broncos, easy money. Sean Payton.
Can you finish the sentence? That's how much you don't believe.
Oh my God, dude. Yo, he has the most devious game plan set up. He's gonna have Bo Nix looking like prime Manning. Which one? It don't matter because he's gonna put up points. All these unders are gonna get blown up. All of them. All of them. The Saints don't need to put up a single point for that to happen. Broncos -2, bro.
That's your third pick, right?
Yeah, I'm going off script right now, bro. That's
here we go.
automatic.
This is how-
Time of games to
This is
grab,
how-
boys.
John,
Here we
sneak it
go.
back in.
This is how we win. All right, Ray, you need to give your third, right?
I guess so. Yeah. Okay. Man, hey, look. What did the Pilgrims come over on?
The Mayflower.
Okay.
Titanic.
The Mayflower.
Yo, that got dark real quick, bro.
Holy son, you just like took my punchline and just beat it to death. My goodness. But the Mayflower. With that being said, Drake May, I like what I seen. I did.
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna lose. I understood you was gonna lose, but I like what I seen. Because I mean, it can't get much worse than Brisket at the backup quarterback position, and also, I don't know. Like I don't even want to use like a terrorist organization. I don't even want to use that term when I refer to the Jacksonville Jaguars at this point. But they're just a weird football team that does not know how to win football games. They know how to play football. They know how to offense. They kind of know how to defense at times, but they don't know how to win football games. I don't know if that is a quarterback thing, if it's a head coaching thing. That's not a lie. It's not a head coaching.
Would I
We know
take
that.
Doug Peterson back?
Look, Sirianni is a terrorist organization. Not a terrorist, but the full-on organization itself. But with that being said, 5.5 for the Patriots against Jacksonville, who I don't trust not nary for shit. That's one of those like spider trap. spider trap. And I'm gonna like be the spider on this one. I like 5.5. I think part of that is like the books looking at everybody and going, everyone's gonna look and see the Patriots and go, yeah, and Trevor Lawrence and yeah, and I'm not falling for this. Patriots plus 5.5.
The only reason I didn't pick that up, man, is because I'm really worried about the one thing that Jaguars do know how to do in football is rush the passer with Josh Allen and Walker. I'm a little worried about that.
The Mayflower gonna get the Pilgrims through, man. Don't worry about it.
I'm on the board. I'm on board too. I'm on the Patriots. I don't Jaguars. Jaguars are coming home without their coach. Doug Peterson is taking a separate flight. He's either maybe staying over there, maybe doing a little like road trip around Europe. He is not coming back with the Jaguars as their head coach. And you know what? It's probably the best thing for them.
Oh, is that in London?
It is in London.
Okay.
Oh, it's in London?
Yeah,
Oh,
One of my picks is getting changed. Go ahead and put me on Patriots plus 5.
Yeah.
Why would they do that to the London crowd?
Because the Patriots always win when they go against. No, I don't know. That doesn't actually make sense. We fought in America, but I used to be a social studies teacher.
Used to.
All right, so 3 of us used to. Yeah. Then I started working for 5 Reasons Sports. Andy, give your 4th.
Okay. This is another easy money. Like, I don't know who Vegas thinks the New York Giants are, but they are not 4 points better than the Eagles. Eagles minus 3.5.
Mm.
Come on. Oh, wait. That means they're 3 points worse than the Eagles. The Eagles are way more than 4 points better than the Giants, is what I'm trying to say.
Guess who's practicing this week?
No. Who's practicing?
That boy Neighbors. Guess whose secondary is some fucking
Oh
cheeks?
my God. Who do we think Neighbors is?
The
That
secondary,
motherfucking dude. That's who.
the secondary is fine if they didn't have to hold up for 8 fucking seconds every
The
snap.
secondary is
But
Chauncey.
don't worry, Andy. Vic is going to get it figured out pretty soon here. For a couple of years now, he's trying to test out this theory of I just never rush the quarterback. Is it possible that they just don't complete passes in the modern NFL where quarterback can just pepper you? I'm also on the Eagles minus 3.5. So I'm with you, but I don't feel confident because those Eagles are not good this year. They are a ticking time bomb because if things go south again, little old Nicky's going to be working at Wawa, stuffing pretzels and making hoagies because he is not a good coach.
Bro. He looks like he works that 2 a.m. shift.
Bro, he looks like
he worked the overnight. Yeah.
He looks like he wears a sheet on his head right now. Let me shut up. Let me be quiet. I didn't say that.
Be careful. Sorry about that.
Yo, but honestly,
That's twice in this
I
show.
work with Daniel Jones. Just make him pass. Yeah, give him 12 seconds. He'll make a mistake.
Yeah. We'll see.
What are you gonna do? Hand it off to Trevon Tucker?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Tyrone Tracy.
Oh,
Tyrone Tracy.
Tyrone
Jr.
Tracy.
Tyrone Tracy
Yeah.
Jr., yeah.
Tracy, Tucker, Tamlin. Who cares, bro?
Neighbors gonna have 300 yards and 2 scores, boy. Calm down.
He's not going to have 300 yards. Tracy might have 200 yards and 3 scores.
Yeah,
Ray, give us your 4th. Just to say, Liberty won by 3, so 2-1 lead in the WNBA Finals.
Damn.
Nice.
Ray, give
All
us your
right,
4th.
At the beginning of the show, and I don't even think it was part of the recorded show, but when we all got in here, Tony said something, and it is time to take it into full effect. We are fading the NFC South today, ladies and gentlemen.
do
And
it.
as you guys know, the Panthers are not a good football team. Have not been for a long time. I don't know what the hell they got going on. I don't know why they thought that they could bench their quarterback and then he'll put him back in later and dotty. The 1 week of Andy Dalton being like, fucking Tom Brady that was cool. It was fun.
Red
It was
Rocket,
like
respect it.
we missed the golden era of pocket passer quarterbacks, but we're not in that no more. We have shortstops playing quarterbacks instead of pitchers playing quarterbacks. And with all that being said, they got this really, really good shortstop at quarterback in Washington. And the Panthers are not going to be able to keep up. Like, it's just as simple as it gets. I don't even care how bad the Commanders' defense could be. You're not keeping up. This is kind of the same thing I said last week when the Commanders played the Ravens. It's like, okay, cool. You can score some points, but eventually they're going to outscore you.
Yep.
And eventually the Commanders are going to outscore the Panthers in a manner that, like, okay. So, Commanders -7.5. That's as close to free money as you can get, as Andre talks about.
It's one of the biggest margins this week. I think there's an 8 on the board too, but 7.5 doesn't scare me at all. The Carolina Panthers have to keep up with the Washington Commanders, and they look like the class in the NFC East right now, which is wild for me to say out loud. But Jayden Daniels he's one of those guys, man. It might be too early to call, but he's one of those guys. He looks legit. He can make every throw on the field, and they're going to be keeping up with tutties, not field goals. So I think they covered that 7.5 line.
All right, Andy, are you on this game? You got one pick left.
Not on this game. We already know what my last pick is, man. But Commanders versus Ravens, what we just saw, Super Bowl preview. Just saying.
Ooh, Commanders Ravens Super Bowl preview.
The Lions gonna be barking and gonna be roaring. The Commanders gonna be commanding.
Do we have to take his?
I like that. I like that Washington pick. I'm taking them in Survivor. I'm down to the final 8. Andy, you won it what, 2 years ago?
I didn't win it, but
you got some money out of it though. Your boy won it. That's what it was.
Boy won it, and I was helping him with the last pick, so we split a little bit.
I got you.
Is that cheating? You going to jail now?
No. You're good. You're good. For the sake of the competition, because I want to try to start making up ground, I'm not going to go with Washington, although I really do like that pick. I'm going to pivot, and I am going to go with, if you saw the screen moving, that's because I was searching for a new pick. I'm going to go Seahawks +3. I don't believe in the Falcons.
Yeah,
fade like the Seahawks.
Fade the South.
We're going to fade that South because I'm just going to go Seattle +3.
Well, Sean, I hate to tell you this, but you're not going to gain no ground on me because that fade the NFC South that Tony talked about. We're going 2 for 2, baby.
Yeah.
Kirk and them going falter just for a little bit. That's a decent football team. The Seahawks are also a decent football team, but eventually, like, somebody going and that 3.5. It's that half. That half is some bullshit. Seahawks.
Yeah. I wish we had the 3.5. I think that's what I sent earlier.
Either way, I'm still on it.
No comment.
Seahawks.
3
So
still
Sean
good.
sabotaging our pick.
No. That's listen. We're not gonna do this on. I can tell you exactly what it is, but I would not play 2.5. But if you give me that 3, I'm still good with 3.5. I love it. Andy, give us your last pick. Why are the Dolphins winning this week?
Why are the Dolphins winning this week? Not only winning, well, they could lose by 3. I'm chilling. I don't mind.
True.
I'm gonna go 5-0. I do mind. I would actually cry. I'm tired of the Dolphins sucking, and I'm not super confident in the Canes at Louisville this weekend at all. I don't want to see that first L for the Canes. Dolphins are winning because the Colts are bad. Anthony Richardson is not a good NFL quarterback, but he's going to get the start anyway. They are not a good team. The Dolphins have a good team with not good guidance and with a bad quarterback for now, but they're going to win. And this reasoning and this mindset has gotten me 10-0. So
can't argue with it.
Can't argue with that, bro. Can't argue with my background, baby boy.
Not with 40 penthouses, you can't.
All right. I think I got everybody for 5 picks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think we're all good. I forgot at the beginning. I don't want to, just because I'm at the bottom, I don't want to be the reason why we didn't show the standings. So I'm going to make sure I zoom this in so everybody can see. Standings. As I mentioned before, we did eliminate 1 week just so that everybody is on equal ground. So we are grading with kind of a curve. So if you look at the left side, that is the standings minus our worst week. So the standings are Andy is at 19-6, 21-9 overall. Ray 14-10-1 overall, 15-14-1. Major 13-12, same difference. Tony 13-12, also 14-16 overall, and then I am 10-15, 10-20 overall, which is absolutely embarrassing. That's not even a good batting average in baseball, but we'll see if it rebounds this week. Join the competition. Check us out on Better Edge. Use the code 5RSN. Get yourself $20 in 5 Reasons Sports when you sign up. We will be putting our picks in there. You can join us. You can buy your different lines using the social betting marketplace, and we will see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in, and good luck.